Hi, this is Ketter with Hot Takes. We're back here from match 2 with Blue Red Killing Fiend. This is all brought to you by Cardhoarder. Let's jump in here. And we got a nice one. I'm going to keep this bad boy. So we're on the draw, so we'll have an idea of what's coming from our opponent. Maybe give us a better chance of how to sequence. And it looks like they're blue-red stuff. Yeah, I am going to dig one deeper here. Just looking for more spells for velocity. We're going to try to go for a turn 3 thing in the ice. Definitely will take this over that other card. Okay. Ramp spell. Yeah, sure. So this is very much a good matchup for Thing in the Ice. Let's first throw this out there, and then we will pay 2 life for Probe. Opponent might think they can, get us, but we're going to show them who's boss. And then from there, we're just going to deal with the pinch of red mana. Probably discard this other island. We're really in need of... Okay. Oh, so they're more of the... Okay, so they did get an island. Let's go anticipate, remand, snap, Valakut. 5 cards. And we'll just hold on to that till next turn. Yeah. I think we're in pretty good shape here. Easy flip next turn. I've got 3 spells even if if my opponent remands one of them. So it's good news. We're going to visions here. Maybe find another red source. Bottom. I mean, this flips the Thing in the Ice. This will put 7 on the clock. We're going to get a double red spell next turn regardless. So we've got him dead next turn. Unfortunately, well... Okay. Okay, so from here, I think our opponent's going to play a chump blocker in the Sakura Tribe Elder. And now we are just trying to figure out a way to maneuver around that. We can definitely get a bolt in on it. Do us a whole lot of good there. But let's start with a little fetch action for... Okay, we're just going to get red off of this. Hopefully they didn't draw second remand. If they did, you know, props. Red. That's actually the biggest game. Bolt here, trigger. So opponent has Snapcaster Mage, so we definitely want to get an attack in, because we might have to bolt another thing. I don't know though if we do. 9, 10. Yeah, it looks like we're going to end up being short on the combo kill if they appropriately bring in the Snapcaster Mage here. I can't imagine they wouldn't. You know, we have 5 cards in hand, and I'm sure they're just, you know, debating the merits of that. Maybe I mean, that third bolt's definitely not something you typically want. The second Sakura Tribe Elder for our opponent, you know, is pretty big. So let's just hope we get lucky here. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good exchange for them. Hard not to take it. Fortunately, we are going to have to tag it before he gets anything out of it. And then we will also give this... All of this will just set up an end turn. Oh, actually, yeah, it was... Oh, I forgot. The bolt itself gives lethal. So, my bad. I thought we were one short, but we had exactly it. So, fantastic. Let's go to the next game. I guess this is why you play through it. So, opponent is this deck. So let's take this and give it to him. So I'm not really looking to go long here. And... Bolt is not exactly where we want to be, so we're going to cut these. Bring in one Swan Song as well. Just let us counter the Scape Shift if that ever comes up. And we're just going to submit from here. Gotta make sure all the prowess triggers, they all count. Yeah. It's another fine hand. I don't think you really get too far off of like a turn 2 thing in the ice. It's opponent not having an early sequence as well is great. So then we get to go Spire Bluff. I actually want to get 2 cards. I mean, we just go top. Do we need the Manamorphose, though? I mean, do we need it? Alright, we definitely want the Blood Moon. There's no question there. But do we want the Manamorphose? No. We're going to bottom the Manamorphose. We've already got one. You know, yeah, sure, it can dig through the deck, but our opponent's playing Permission, and I just don't really expect to be given that luxury. Having the island in this hand just makes it perfect as far as the Blood Moon's concerned. Without it, definitely a little bit riskier, but feeling pretty good about this one again. Our opponent, even with the remands or maybe some of the other counter magic they bring in, even with all that, they're still light on interaction and light on points where they're really set up well for what we're doing. And they're not faster than us, so that's good. Let's see. Downsize this before I'll make this a little bit bigger. Okay, so expect a remand from the home team. Okay, we're just gonna, unfortunately we have to F2 from here just in case. I don't know if growth really does anything. Excuse me. Anticipate EOT. Nice. Okay, so let's go for it. Let's see. So, get a removal trigger. I imagine we're allowed to have this Manamorphose. Blue. Red. Blue. I'm just gonna hold off a turn on the Blood Moon. I think we'll have a better point where we can try to just stick it. I just want the Serum Visions here. Don't want to get complicated. Okay. Blue. Trying to hold the lightning bolts, I think, is where we want to be for the sake of dealing with chump blockers from our opponent. Oh, well, we will also be happy to select Monastery Swift Spear to put on top of our library for next turn. We'll place this on the bottom. At this point in time, we're then just gonna go. 7, 10. Yeah, we'll bolt here. Puts our opponent on a 2-turn clock if they can't deal. Because I know we have the Swift Spear on top. Should set us up pretty well. Okay. Our opponent's probably just looking for a trump blocker in this situation. So it's just another search for tomorrow. So that means we want to go... Okay. Okay. Just hoping to get an easy one out of here. I'll take the prowess trigger on the end term as well. I don't really expect for this to go through, but we'll take red, blue. Drop this blood moon here. Give me a prowess trigger. And we'll get the lockup. So, just good pressure. We were actually going to turn 4 our opponent there, you know, with their level of interaction, which is pretty nice. Good Awoken Horror victory there. Maybe that was something, you know, we weren't supposed to do in the match before. Maybe you just never cut those interactive pieces. Or excuse me, those threats like that. So... Interesting matchup when, you know, they're attempting to combo and we're just faster. So, well, not interesting. It is awesome on our side. Not interesting. Awesome. Join me for match 3 here in just a minute. This was Kent Ketter with hot takes on Blue Red Delver. Thanks a lot.